So Minecraft version 25w31a snapshot has just released, and so we basically added all the bedrock features to Java. As you see, we have copper statues, which can change the different cool emotions, poses. And I also tried to make a hidden setup, but I couldn't get it right. So instead, I'll show you what it does. Basically, you can swap the last 3 items in your hotbar. With this feature, you can do hotbar swapping. So all 3 are like this. You can have loadouts in the game. Or you could just have individual, and it holds 3 different items in their whole stack. So copper golems can be crafted with 1 block of copper and a carved pumpkin. They also create their chest, which is used for sorting. This is how they look in the game. Basically, you place down chests, and they sort items for you, depending on which items are in this chest. See, we have honey blocks in here, and slime blocks in here, and we'll know to go and put that in, as you see right now. They can hold a max stack size of 16, which is pretty cool. They also freeze and turn into these copper statues. Also, the copper golems do freeze into statues, and depending on their position, emanate a different amount of light. This could be used for passcodes or something like that, and they just look cool. And also, these do wax over time, and if you get an axe, just like copper blocks, you can bring them back to life, as you see right here. And it's very seamless, even more seamless than bedrock. What else did they add? Well, if you go on peaceful, you can now see that certain mobs will say you can't spawn. See, like this will say disabled peaceful mobs. Also, slab blocks are finally in the game, but they're really better to be used as decoration for houses or stuff like that. Just make things look much cooler. As you see, they're very well decorated block, and these can be used for loadouts or items, and they even take the whole stack of an item, or however much you have in your hand. Alright, that's it.
Psych!
Alright, yeah, I lied. There is more features. First of all, F3 can now be seen in any menu, and has been simplified if you noticed. That is because if you click F3 and F5, okay, I can't pull it up, but you can edit F3 now, which is pretty useful. And along with not only editing F3, there's 2 different modes for it, as you can see on the screen. One for faster gameplay, so it doesn't lag your game out, and one for other stuff. You can also edit it whenever you want always on, so that's a bedrock parity feature with position, because in bedrock you can have position always active. Now you can do that also in Java, which is pretty useful. They also reordered how things are textured, so now things look. Wait, swear, hold up. Wait, they reordered how things are textured. That works fine for me. It's supposed to make the game run faster and change which layer is ordered first. I can't tell the difference. Some people say it looks different. Alright, so what is the new Java only features? Let's skip into that. So they added copper horse armor, which I think is very useful and interesting. As you see, oh yeah, I forgot I need to take horse. It's in between leather and iron, so now there's an actual in between. I guess horse armor didn't have an in between. I don't know why it took so long. So now you can give them copper horse armor, even carrots supposedly, or something like that. I don't really know. But yeah, you can see how copper armor looks. Might be one of the better looking armors, in my opinion. But yeah, these are the other ones. It's right in between leather and iron. It's 3, 4, 5, which is pretty useful. Because there's obviously no stone armor, which is where stone is supposed to be. So, looks pretty nice. I mean, the copper looking oxidized seat looks cool. It's nice. They also changed leather and lightning rods so they can change colors over time. They can wax them, of course. I think it looks quite nice. You could probably use it for decoration somehow. So what's next? Well, they also changed how colored dye looks. It's an accessibility change, so it's not much. But yeah. It looks like they're powdery now. Okay, they also made it so you can't have spawn chunks no more, which is okay. I mean, audible reset, but you could use a new command that pop on the screen right now, or you can make an ender pearl stasis, nether pearl stasis, which is why they said they removed that. So I don't really think it matters that much. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Yeah, why is that render anymore?